Now, Mackenzie went to the bathroom after she was exposed to these photos. She immediately called her mom. She was hysterical. She was crying. Now, what did the family do? What did the mom do? I don't know exactly how they coordinated, if she first told her husband, but they went to the law enforcement first. They went to law enforcement first before communicating an issue with the school, which is absolutely what I think is the right thing to do. This is criminal behavior. This is predatory behavior. In this particular case, you have the teacher is married to the superintendent. So you have that additional power dynamic. And even though they went to law enforcement first, and so law enforcement is investigating this, and the control of the investigation is out of the school district's hands, which is exactly what you want. You don't want this. You do not want the investigation in the school district's hands first. That's where the cover-ups go. That's how they start. They start with the cover-up. They start with the minimizing and the cover-up and the lack of communication or delayed communication. Oh, there's only so much we can tell you or so much we can do. There's an active investigation. You can cite that kind of stuff, and we're going to delay and kick the can down the road a little bit while we get our, circle the wagons. But they can't do that when you go to law enforcement first. So this was clearly a crime, clearly a criminal issue. Go to law enforcement first before you complain to the school. So then it's in law enforcement's hands. And then law enforcement goes to the school and says, hey, we got a problem. And the school says, yeah, we do, because we don't have the power anymore. Because even though they went to law enforcement first, the school district came out with a statement that said he showed a photo accidentally and briefly. That's their quote. He did it, he admitted it, but it was accidentally and briefly. But then when you talk to the family, they say, no, he scrolled through pictures, or he showed me one and then he backed out of it, and then it was a whole gallery of nude pictures of himself. Well, that wasn't accidental. That wasn't brief. He didn't apologize. He didn't have any sort of shit reaction. He was seeing what kind of reaction that he would get from her, because he was testing the waters. And so they went to law enforcement. The power was in law enforcement's hands and not the school districts. And that's, from my point of view, that's the right way to go. Go to law enforcement, make law enforcement confront the school district. So the school district is hearing from it first from law enforcement, and don't go and complain to the principal first in a situation like this. And in one article, you heard that the family had an attorney. Well, you need an attorney right away too. You need an attorney, and you need to go to law enforcement. And I think you also need to make a statement to the media as soon as you can. Like when they went and did a taped interview with Mackenzie, the 17-year-old victim, she put it out there, no uncertain terms. This was not accident. This was not a miscommunication. This was intentional. Put it out there. The school district can't fight that. They're in a really bad spot. They gave Matt Vetter, the former teacher, he took a month of being at home, and now he quit. And then, of course, everybody becomes powerful and tough, right? And they say, yeah, he would have never worked here again. Even if it was an accidental thing, he apologized, and he immediately closed it and said, I'm sorry, that's not what I was trying to show you. He would have never worked here. And it's easy to be tough when he resigns and he can't then sue you for wrongful termination. So that's absolutely what you should do. So what you should do, get yourself an attorney, go to law enforcement with your allegation right away. Make the report to law enforcement. What you shouldn't do is make what is a criminal complaint to a principal or a superintendent. Don't go to them first with a report of something that could be criminal. Go to law enforcement first and make law enforcement contact the school district. So it kind of puts the school district on their heels, because it's apparent versus a teacher that's backed by a superintendent and backed by a principal, you're outnumbered and the power dynamic doesn't work out for you. And the cover-up starts if you go to law enforcement first and then have law enforcement communicate with the school district that they've got a problem. That's the way to do it.